And this chart, I think, is great. This is altcoins ex Ethereum, total market cap. Last cycle versus this cycle. It's just beautiful. It's so cyclical. Works so well. And again, what lies ahead? Bananas. Tons of big, juicy, ripe bananas. When does the real banana zone happen? The real banana zone happens October, November, December, and then explodes the following year. If we go back to the seasonal cycle, we get this run here, sideways, another big run here. I mean, this chart suggests that altcoins, by this measure, market cap could 10x from here. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. It suggests they go to 7 trillion, which is where I'm starting to get to this is a 10 to 15 trillion dollar cycle is where we'll get to on the way to $100 trillion.
Raoul, CEO of Real Vision and seasoned macro analyst, shared his optimistic outlook on the future of cryptocurrency. Pal forecasts a dramatic surge in the market capitalization of crypto assets. He identifies a critical period of substantial growth, which he calls the Rio Banana Zone, set to occur around October, November, and December. He anticipates this phase will be followed by an even more massive growth phase the next year. Through his chart analysis, Pal suggests the market cap for cryptocurrencies could potentially rise by a factor of 10 from its current levels, possibly reaching around $7 trillion. This forecast is consistent with his broader perspective that the cryptocurrency market could achieve a market cap of $15 trillion during this cycle, ultimately aiming for a staggering $100 trillion in the long term. We will now bring you clips of the video. Please take a little time to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of crypto news. We hope you enjoy.
Stop. You don't have time. Don't miss out this 2025 bull run. Educate yourself first ahead of the crowd. We have created the ultimate step-by-step crypto cheat guide that will guide you this bull run. Unlock the secrets of crypto and make smarter investments today. Now by clicking on the link below to get your exclusive copy just under $10.
These are just some banana zone charts to help you along. One is we have an overbought, oversold indicator for Bitcoin. We use Bitcoin because it has the longest price history. And what it shows from how we built the overbought, oversold is that really we haven't even started the rally yet. We're only just getting into what's known as crypto summer, even though it's matching with summer, but the crypto cycles, macro cycles are not the actual seasons. They're each year. So we're now in crypto summer. Prices should start to accelerate. Next year will be autumn or fall. Okay, so we're not overbought. Altcoins, all about the banana zone. The ISM survey is the business cycle. The business cycle is dragging its way higher, still below 50. So the global economy is slow and the US economy is slow. Now, all our forward-looking indicators, and it was all in that big presentation I gave you, they're all rising. And so very soon the ISM is going to go higher, and altcoins, much like small cap stocks, follow the business cycle. Why? Because you lot don't have any money yet. As soon as the business cycle improves, you'll have money and start punting. It's as simple as that. Right. So I'm eating my peanuts as I go. God, they're so good. Another chart, Fed net liquidity in altcoins as a percentage of Bitcoin total market cap. Fed net liquidity leads by 12 months. It tells you altcoins as a percentage of Bitcoin should start rising, i.e. altcoin season is around the corner, which is the banana zone. Basically, just look at the pink lines. It gets to the top. We're nowhere near it, i.e. we're not overbought, so nothing to worry about. Fed net liquidity against Ethereum. We should start to see Ethereum and the others move away from Fed liquidity. That's always happens because there's a technological adoption curves. So we should see these rising. Fed net liquidity is starting to come up after the TGA got drawn down, increased from the tax credits, the tax take, sorry. And so we should start to see Ethereum do better soon. The other one, financial conditions, they're starting to loosen again. Global M2 follows it. As you know, global M2 is another driver within this equation. And here's a bit of a money shot. Here's Bitcoin volatility. It's getting right down to that 20% historic volatility line, 10-day. When it gets there, it leads to whopping fucking rallies, i.e. banana zone. And you see the size of these rallies, 83%, 85%, 214% in 2, 3, 4 months. And it also happens in Solana. And the numbers are bigger. I mean, look at that, September 2023, 521% in 3 months. That was only recently. We've forgotten about that because the space is so fucking dumb. The moment it trades sideways, it's like it's all over. It's because, and I get it, everybody's hopes and dreams are in a banana zone. That's what the banana zone actually is. It's a representation of everybody's hopes and dreams. I get it. And I know it matters to people a lot. It matters to me a lot. And so when it doesn't happen, you start having that conflicting voice in your head is, what happens if it doesn't happen? What happens if it doesn't happen? What happens if it doesn't happen? Fuck, am I going to feel stupid? Have I fucked this up? Really, just stick with the program.
Raoul Pal continued the discussion on various indicators to further support his insights on Bitcoin, altcoins, and the general crypto market. He points out that we are presently in the crypto summer phase, where prices are expected to begin their upward trajectory, leading into crypto autumn the following year. Also, according to him, the current market for Bitcoin is not overbought yet, and it's shown by its indicator. This means that this is just the beginning of the rally. Pal also emphasizes that altcoins typically follow the business cycle. As economic conditions improve, people have more disposable income to invest, which drives up altcoin prices. He also notes that traders often become discouraged during periods of stagnant trading, but emphasizes the importance of adhering to a long-term strategy and maintaining optimism.
Whether it starts next week, next month, or even September, I don't know and I don't care. What you can't do is stop turning on each other the moment the bloody thing turns sideways. It's ludicrous. Yes, sideways markets in the majors means a complete bloodbath in the stupid shit you picked up, which is why don't fuck this up. Only have a small portion of stupid shit. They're fun to have. We like it. But if you have too much of this stuff, the moment the dancing stops or the music stops, these things collapse to the floor. So this is why I try and explain to you why to have the majority in larger cap tokens that have proven network effects that are working. Then you can speculate and be a true degen with the other stuff. If not, you're going to end up angry and bitter. And all you'll see on Twitter is some bloke who made 100x, and you're like, it can be me next. And before you know it, you'll go to zero. So please, please, please don't do that. Another nice one. This is election years. Election years, you get this summer run into August, sideways, election, banana zone end of year. So the whole banana zone, you can see the shape of it there with a slight kink in it over the September-October period as everyone gets nervous about the election. That's what we should expect. So soon, as they say here in Cayman, soon come. I don't know when, just relax over it. Here's another way of looking at it. This is the Bitcoin halving, the boring zone, the banana zone. The boring zone, actually, I think this is drawn wrong. I would argue the boring zone on this would start in July, the banana zone would start in July, and the boring zone finishes at the end of June. So it's kind of around now. It's pretty normal. And this chart, I think, is great. This is altcoins ex Ethereum, total market cap. Last cycle versus this cycle. It's just beautiful. It's so cyclical. Works so well. And again, what lies ahead? Bananas. Tons of big, juicy, ripe bananas. When does the real banana zone happen? The real banana zone happens October, November, December, and then explodes the following year. We go back to the seasonal cycle. We get this run here, sideways, another big run here. I mean, this chart suggests that altcoins, by this measure, market cap could 10x from here. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. It suggests they go to 7 trillion, which is where I'm starting to get to this is a 10 to $15 trillion cycle is where we'll get to on the way to $100 trillion.
Raoul Pal provides advice on handling the volatile cryptocurrency market, especially during periods of stagnant or fluctuating prices. He stresses that the precise timing of market rallies, whether they occur next week, next month, or in September is less crucial than maintaining a solid strategy. Powell points out that when major cryptocurrencies move sideways, it often results in significant drops in the value of more volatile, speculative altcoins. Given this, he cautions against overinvesting in highly speculative and risky altcoins. Instead, he suggests keeping only a small portion of such investments for fun, while concentrating the majority of one's portfolio on larger, well-established tokens with proven network effects. Finally, Powell advocates for a long-term perspective and a disciplined approach to avoid frustration, resentment, and the risk of total financial loss. How about you? Do you have any personal indicators or methods you rely on for predicting market movements? How do they compare to Raoul Pal's approach? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section and continue the discussion. If you found today's video informative and would like to receive more updates on crypto and global finance, please consider liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and enabling post notifications for your daily dose of crypto news. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. For more Daily Dose Crypto News, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.